What's up, self-healers? Lisa Lightfeather here. Welcome to my channel, Closing the Gap. We make a conscious effort to meet you where you're at on your spiritual journey. Today, I will be taking you along with me as I create my own Florida water. Yes, Florida water has been around for decades. It's normally used as it was originally used, I believe, as a perfume. But it became very popular among spiritual communities, using this Florida water as a way of protecting themselves from outside forces, outside entities, protecting your auric field. And also it can be used to protect your home. You can use it to mop your house, to clean with, and things of that sort. But on today, I'm making this in regards to our next spiritual gathering that we'll be having. I'm going to provide Florida water for the people who partake. Okay, so I don't have a lot of room here, but I do have my jar here. I'm going to use this big jar. Okay, I have my vodka. You don't have to buy very expensive vodka, but the highest proof, this one is 80 proof, is recommended. Some people even actually use rubbing alcohol, but I always try to use vodka. So let me go over what I have here on the table to go into the Florida water and how I want to set my intentions into this Florida water. Okay, so I have here a bowl of orange and lemon peels for the citrus to go in, and the bright, beautiful colors will provide happiness and, sunshine and things of that sort. And plus it'll make it smell amazing. I have cinnamon. Cinnamon raises the vibration. Now we're talking the spiritual properties here. Cinnamon raises the vibration and also brings in financial growth. I have Palo Santo here. Palo Santo is cleansing and protective. I have silver dollar eucalyptus here. Silver dollar eucalyptus is purifying, cleansing. It has cleansing effects. It wards off negative energy. It has protective properties. It also brings in prosperity. I also have regular eucalyptus, which kind of gives the same properties. I have rosemary here. Rosemary is a very upbeat herb. It also provides, not only does it elevate the mood and provide energy, it also provides protection, and it removes negative energy. A lot of times you'll see rosemary wrapped with sage, and people use that to cleanse their home and provide a cleansed and energetically cleansed and protected space. I have here basil, which is one of my favorites. A lot of times I'll drink basil water. You can also use basil water to mop and clean your home. But in Florida water, basil is very calming. It calms the spirit. It provides courage, and it provides protection. And primarily it provides protection during travel, which is one of the reasons I'm creating this Florida water for this next spiritual retreat. A lot of people are traveling from the four corners, and so we want to make sure on their journey that they are protected and covered. Next I have some mint. Mint also provides an upbeat energy. It also provides clarity, and it increases intuition. So mint is very good. I just love the way it smells. I just think I'll just eat a little leaf here. It's good. You can use it for like a little breath freshener there. Okay. I'm attracting the bees. They're like, woohoo! And then I have rose. Now, rose is good for feminine energy. It's also good for love. Yeah. And so we all need love. And so these rose petals will go into the Florida water for that purpose. Now, a lot of times I don't use an essential oil, but because I am a patchouli fan, I love patchouli, I'm going to add a couple of drops of patchouli in it. So let's get started here. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that I have cleansed my space, burnt some sage or incense or something of that sort to cleanse the space, and make sure that my jar is cleansed. I want to put the heavier things on the bottom because I want all my floaties to float, you know, the leaves and things of that sort. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the cinnamon in here. Oops, I dropped the Palo Santo. 1 second here. And I'm going to drop my Palo Santo in there, since they are the heaviest pieces. Now, all this stuff will mix up, you know, as we go. I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put my rosemary in around the jar, because I also want it to be pretty, you know. I also want it to be pretty. So, put my rosemary in. Oh, that's going to be nice. Put my rosemary in there. The herbs that you decide to use are really up to you, depending on what your intentions are. And like I said, my intentions for this particular Florida water is that it provides protection, it brings peace and calmness and intuitiveness. Yeah. So, and also prosperity. Let's put some eucalyptus in there. And what I'll do with the leftover herbs is I will place them on my altar so that, you know, I can have all these properties on my altar as well. This is the silver dollar eucalyptus, which provides purifying cleansing, wards off negative energies, yeah, and brings prosperity. And so, of course, we're going to want that at any spiritual retreat. The warding off of negative energies. You can also put this in if your children are having things like nightmares and stuff like that, you can put some of this water into their bath, yeah, and have them bathe in it, yes. So when making your Florida water, it should be a spiritual experience. It should be something that you connect to on a personal level. Yeah. Okay, the next thing I'm going to put is I'm going to put in basil. Basil is very calming. It's very, it provides courage. And of course, protection. It's very cleansing. And basil just smells really, 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 really good. It's one of my favorite herbs. And this stuff will, once you pour the vodka in and it sits, like this will sit for a month, yeah? And on the full moons and the new moons and things of that sort, I'll set it outside so they can absorb that energy. I'll just put too much basil. Let me slow down with the basil. Now, if you go back and you find that it doesn't have the scent that you want, or you want a stronger scent, then you can always add more to it. Next, I'm going to go with the mint. And like we stated, mint provides clarity. It provides intuition. So it helps with the opening of the third eye and keeping your mental state clear. Put a lot of mint in there. I like mint. Put some of that on my altar, and some of that will go in some tea. And then I'll add my orange peels and my lemon and my oranges, and I should have probably added those first because they're kind of heavy. But oh well, it'll work itself out. Let me move this before it falls. Oh, that's a lot of leftover herbs. I still got to put that regular eucalyptus in there. And so we just put it all in there. And you can layer it. Doesn't all have to be in there at the same time. Like If this doesn't get full, I'll come back and layer it, yeah? And so the oranges and the limes and the lemons and stuff, that's there for not only the citrus scent, but it's also there to provide happiness and joy, yeah? The colors alone do that. And then we're gonna add in our rose. Rose is for the feminine energy. It's for love, and we could all use a little love, yeah? So I see that I have a lot more space here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add some other herbs in there. Some of the same that we've already added. So give me a second here. I'm not good at stopping and pausing the video, so I'm sorry you have to sit and watch the whole thing all over again. Put some more mint in there. And you're doing all of this with intention, yeah? You're doing it all with intention. I want to put some more eucalyptus in there because I didn't put any of the normal eucalyptus in there. So let me put that in there. I hope that y'all can hear me okay. I can tell my voice is going up and down. I'm not on camera because I'm just chilling today, so I'm not really dressed for camera. I'm more dressed for bed or just before I take a shower. Put that in there. What else do we have here? So we can add a little more basil, a little more oranges, a little more roses. The last of the oranges there. Some more rose. You can never have enough rose. Some basil. And we'll top it off with the silver dollar eucalyptus. Yep. And like I said, I'll come back and add more to it later. But this is just so that you know how to make your own Florida water. Now, some people take this stuff, I hope that didn't. Some people take this stuff and they boil it. I don't boil mine. I'm gonna put a couple of drops of patchouli. I love patchouli. And then I'm gonna open the vodka and just pour it in there. Perfect. I did have a little pint here just in case that wasn't enough. And so it could hold more. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in there. And there you go. And that's it. You have your Florida water. You can just seal it. Give it a little. Oh, you know what? I did have some lavender that I had soaking in vodka that I wanted to put in there. Yes, lavender. Oh, if I can open this jar, got it. And this is just some lavender that I had sitting in a little shot of vodka that I was going to use in Florida water. So I'm going to add that lavender. Yep. And of course, lavender is very healing. It also heightens the intuition and helps one stay calm and relaxed. And there you have it. Homemade Florida water. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got something out of it. And I hope that you make your own Florida water. Thank you for tuning in to Closing the Gap. We make a conscious effort to meet you where you're at on your spiritual journey. We'll see you next time.